Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm here to show you our E30 touring build. This is one of our dream builds here at PSI. A lot of work went into shoehorning the motor into this build. So let me get into it and show you all the details. These were actually only made in Europe. People have definitely started to import them as the years go by. So the customer wanted something to drive every day. So he wanted the newness of a new engine, the power of a new engine, good AC, pretty reliable car, and he wanted the power of the special motor we put in. So we're actually gonna show you the best part first, and this is really the heart of this build, which is the S54. And now this is the E46 M3 engine, 01 to 06. This actually happens to be a 2005 engine that we found. It's paired to the 6-speed transmission, the same one that's in the E46 M3s. This one has all the full bolt-ons. It has the Alpha N tune, it has the CSL airbox. This has headers from Super Sprint. The exhaust goes all the way back, full Super Sprint exhaust. This has brand new wiring harness that we decontented. It has all OEM parts as much as we could do. It needs to have a custom front subframe built to keep the dual pickup setup on this motor. So we had that made. There's a lot of little details and little clean things that we've done with the wiring. All these panels here are actually from the E30 M3. They help hide all the wiring harness and everything, like for an OEM look. We really wanted this car to look like it came from BMW with this engine, sort of like a continuation build. It's a hot rod. It's a resto mod car, but it needed to look OE. So to make it a complete build, we really wanted to tie in other mods and other things that makes the car into a driver, because like I said before, this is a daily driver for this customer. So we went ahead and upgraded the brakes to the Wilwood 6-piston and 4-piston rear. It has upgraded rotors. It also has the 6-speed transmission. It's paired to a brand new 346 ratio rear diff, which is an LSD, brand new. We put a brand new rear subframe in, all brand new bushings. Pretty much every nut and bolt on the car is totally brand new, just full kind of resto mod restoration. Full Super Sprint exhaust going all the way back. And that's actually a neat exhaust because it's built for S54 and E30. The other thing I'll point out is we did not want to delete the brake booster, because when you do, you really have to press that pedal hard. And because it's a daily, we ended up running a 944 Porsche brake booster. So we had to make this plenum, which is a CSL manifold. We actually had to have one of our carbon guys custom make it to fit with the booster and everything. So we kept that OE pedal feel. This doesn't feel like it has crazy brakes, only when you're stopping. It's just like OEM, drives just like OEM. So for the suspension, he wanted it to be soft and supple for the road with all the kids inside and the groceries. So we did some lowering springs. They're special for the touring. We actually got them from Europe. Also has some revalve conies. So it has a real soft ride, not crazy aggressive. It's just not needed. We're not tracking the car or anything. One of the other most important parts of the build for me and the customer was that it was a period correct car. We weren't gonna put crazy headlights or crazy new wheels. So these are actually Sport Evo E30 M3 wheels that were actually re-drilled for the 4x100, which is on this car. The interior that we went with is the Motorsport interior, which is also period. So it's on the seats. These are the sport seats for E30. It's on the door cards. There's also an M-Tech 1 steering wheel, which is also period correct for the E30s, as everyone would know. And the rear, he also incorporated the same texture, even on the booster seats for the kids, and just carried that through. There's the cool gray carpet and the cool like trunk hatch area on the touring, which is really, really cool and unique, and you just don't see it here. Obviously, these weren't made here, they were all imported. Another really neat kind of feature on the car, which a lot of people would appreciate, is that it's a slick top. No sunroof, kind of a neat, cool option. Guess it saves weight, but it's always a neat thing to find on these cars. So we'll walk around to the front. There's also, you can get in here, Dan, and show the driver's seat. So super OEM look, M-Tech 1 wheel, as I mentioned. It also has an E30 M3 cluster that was redone to be able to accept the 8,300 RPM of the S54 and totally like restored, so it's brand new in working condition. You know, these type of builds are really my favorite. They're not the quickest, they're not a week done. They really take a lot of time, a lot of meticulous back and forth with the customer. I really want them to get exactly what they're looking for. Right over here, we're actually finishing up an E36 coupe S54 swap build that was a ground up restoration again. It's actually Gulf Blue, which is a Porsche Gulf Blue. Full interior redone, full respray, everything brand new from BMW, brand new glass. Really neat build. We're actually going to be featured that soon on the channel and soon on our Instagram and everything else. We have an E28 M5 over here that's ready for its resto mod. We're going to Euro bumper that, put the OEM wheels back on, do some cool stuff. So really thanks for watching the channel, guys. We really wanted to highlight this type of stuff. If you have any questions about a build, anything you want to know, just call us. I'm here every day. Ask for Sean. I'll be able to get you tuned in and we'll get something started for you.